Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Outer Worlds Supernova difficulty. So I did a little bit of inventory maintenance, upkeep, that kind of stuff, off camera. I broke down some weapons, I repaired some weapons. I modded up my shotgun and my sniper rifle a little bit, my hunting rifle ultra and my sawed-off level 2. Nothing too serious. There we go. There is the ankle break that I'm known for. Might as well get that out of the way.
Sam, I've got a question. Do you use alcohol as a cleaning agent? I've heard some folk do that.
Alcohol-based cleaners can compare to
Something else I can do for you?
We could trade. Alright, so I also want to sell any of the extra weapons that I have. So these weapons I've determined are better to sell. This is a unique helmet, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Does bonus to melee damage. Although, given the difficulty, I don't find I would be surprised if I do a whole lot of melee. My character is certainly not built for it, and I don't think any of my companions are really going to be good meleeers because of the difficulty level.
Unclean, sulfuric-steeped presence within the immediate vicinity.
Alright, so companion quest. There is the graves that I could visit. They're pretty far. So let's do the faction quest of finding the sublight Catherine.
Under your skin, in your blood, breathe it, taste it in everything you eat.
Replacement of faulty parts recommended.
Replacement of faulty parts of humans. Alright, let's just bushwhack here. I don't really need to follow the road. Ooh, cracking my ankles yet again. Safe that I am unable to open. I could try to make a mental note to come back later, but God knows I'm going to forget to do it. I failed to loot this stuff last time I was here, killing off the Marauder camp. So I think the sublight missions are the closest, or at least where I'm headed to. Looks like there's...
Relocating.
Ooh, Manta Queen, or Manta Soldiers up ahead. That sounds fun.
Here we go.
Flawlessly finished.
Not
Right
too
there.
hard. Well, Marauders and Mantisaurs had a showdown. Oh, and maybe even some Raptidons had a showdown here.
This is new. When the edges are burnt, I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Okay, well, that's a drop. I don't know if this is seemed like the other direction was a better runaround, but I'll head up this way first. Well, we got landmines. Whole bunch of landmines. That's a landmine too. Alright, guys. Stand here.
Making tracks.
I don't want them to get concussed. I think my run speed perk saved me from triggering that landmine. I just like ran by it so fast it didn't blow up. And I know now why there's landmines. There's a bunch of manta pillars.
On my way.
Unit moving to destination.
Nice one.
Time to take out the trap.
Oops, didn't reload. Might have wanted to do that.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Is it? That's good to know. Alright, looks like I'm here, but this is for something else. This is not really the direction I was meant to go.
On my way, Cap.
This is some sort of marauder facility. Well, I might as well poke my head into it and then come back later.
Unit is...
Hello, lookout. Farewell. Oh, some scientists tethered to explosive barrels on the roof. Clearly, I was meant to have a mission that comes here. This is the UDL Lab. Alright, well, let's go back to do what I was tasked to do. I'm sure I'll be given a UDL Lab rescue scientist something or another in the future. I'm just trying to do things roughly in order. Alright, so the terrain gets pretty rugged. I'm now underneath the bridge that was destroyed. There was a sort of a guy up there who didn't yell to me. Rude. That looks like another mine. No, is that not a mine? What is it? Oh, this is a smuggler tunnel. Cool, let's check it out. Probably should have crouched to sneak. Ooh, yes, hello.
Here I go.
Oh, I'm concussed. I thought I sprinted in time. I should use the dodge mechanic more often.
Score, Cap!
I killed him? Oh, I killed some sprats. I was like, what enemy did I possibly kill? I don't even know what that was. That was the power cables for the crypt mines, I assume. I think I just concussed myself again, but hey. When you got one, what's two? What's three, right? Oh, hello. You are named. Whole bunch of sprats. Bolter pistol. I feel double concussed. Is this a thing? No, just the one. All right.
Will do, Captain.
I feel dizzier than I normally am. Dude, how many landmines did you have? Could you lay up?
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to
How'd
me.
you get past my traps anyway?
Come on, you watched me blow it up. I got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway?
Let me take a look at your wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I knocked through my last sprat worst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
Want to know what happened here?
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
Where'd the Marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Alright, well that was maybe the scientists that I found that were in trouble. It's funny that he said that he ate the last of his food here, and this tunnel is seemingly pretty well provisioned. My really bad concussion making it much harder to pick my way through this stuff, though. MK2 pistol. Well, I can break this down. I got bonus parts for that. Cool. Mr. Ouch. Mag to power. Mag to power. Magnum. Some shears. I could definitely break those down. They're not worth anything. Alright, well, one I couldn't open up. That's not a big deal. Level head. Oh, that's tactical dilation. Okay. Well, let's see. This was... Maybe I don't even really have a mission for it. But I'll do it anyway.
Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
These lasers. Where is the... I'm just sort of... Oh, the cable's right there. Yeah. That's good to know. In the future, if I see a bunch of lasers, maybe I know where to or how to disarm them now. Alright, so the UDL Lab is probably where that guy was referring to, but I've got a concussion. Let me go solve that. I gotta get better about not getting concussed. That landmine came out of nowhere, man. Took me by surprise. It also gives me the chance to sell some additional stuff and stash my armor away. I have armor, that unique helmet that I did not mean to bring with me. Man, I really wish they had E not as like a take-all. What? Oh, this is a bar cart. Oh, cool. Alright, I don't really need to loot it, though. No new messages. No one wants to be my friend. No one messages me. Alright, same set of companions. Out we go. Crunch.
Say, as a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather in manti blood to give it a nice purple hue, is there a way to get the stench out afterward?
Nyoka, you're looking mighty clear-eyed for a change. What can I get you?
Trade.
If you don't see it,
Okay. Let's sell the weapons that I didn't break down because they're worth something. And sell my junk. And I'm going to pay her to repair. Alright, off we go. What's my carry weight? 54 out of 120. That's a healthy amount of weight that I'm able to hold. Alright, I'm not certain that the scientists at the UDL Lab were the ones that needed rescue that Arthur guy was referencing, but...
Sam's new diet soap capsules pack twice the cleaning power and half the calories. Order a 5,000 caps carton for this unit today.
I'll take that as a no.
Probably if I headed back to Arthur, I'm less concussed now than I was before. I might be able to pick some of that stuff, but I'm not going to go so far out of my way for some goods. That might be more effort than it's worth. You did not fare well. Alright, so that's Amber Heights. Then the UDL Lab should be up on my right. Sort of the... not that way. What is this building? Some sort of empty building. Not a POI. Not a point of interest. Alright, let's hope my hunch is right. Otherwise, I'm about to get into a big fight for not much reason. So these are the punks that blew out the bridge, if I'm not incorrect. There's the scientists that need rescue.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
Oh, I think I was required to go stealth, or they execute. Might have just gotten them killed. Man, I can't pick anything anymore. Oh, this might be something else. This looks like some sort of top secret lab. Or medium secret. As I know about it and everyone else around here knows about it. Oh, that's some pretty cool weapon or something. I don't know what it is, but I want it. It's shiny. Nothing like opening a door to an unsearched room and then not looking.
Huh?
You almost got Nyoka. Man, that happened so fast. It's really hard to react meaningfully in a situation like that. Oh, weapon. A lot of junk here. Some tossball cards. She'll survive, though. Alright, I need some sort of key card from someone. Ooh, MK2. What do you have, Nyoka? You got an LMG-1. Let's give you the 2. As for your melee weapon, I don't know. I'll give you an officer spine. I don't really care what you use as a melee weapon. Certainly not going to be our bread and butter for damage. Okay, I think that item I just looted was the key card that I needed. Alright. Nyoka, you can have the Vortex Mace. Look at you getting upgrades. I don't even use melee anymore. 'Tis an afterthought at this difficulty level. If I had the, let's call it cojones, maybe I would try to have a melee run on Supernova difficulty, but for a blind playthrough, probably no, not. Must be a different way up on the roof. Well, certainly not falling off of it. But I think those scientists went kablamo, if I'm not mistaken. And they really made these roofs all sorts of unwelcome. That was a weapon mod. What kind of mod was that? Where's my mods? Here they are. Hunter kit, maybe? I don't know. Alright, well, I should be able to unlock this with that card. Yeah, there we are. Unlock Gloop gun containment unit. And let's hack for the override. And I'm just gonna click through this quick. I'm sure it's about the weapon and about this research lab, but okay. Incorrect response. It's making me go through this. Nope. I think I unlocked it and then relocked it. Which is, there we go. Nope, I never heard that sound. Alright, so Gloop Gun, what are you? You are a science weapon. Creates gravity. Cool. I will test this out on someone at some point. Let's try to figure out how to get to the roof. So this didn't get me there. That ladder's kicked down. Maybe they're meant to die. Or maybe I screwed it up. Who knows? Ooh, some research data? Okay, cool. That was information that Sanjar wanted, that this colony is, you know. Oh, and that was probably the password that I needed for the Gloop gun. That this colony is active and corporations are lying. Now, personally, I think Sanjar should embrace his independence, but I don't know if that's an option in the quest logs. All right, let's meet with Catherine, because I think that's the closest. Let's see, pay for the printer is elsewhere. Errors Unseen is back in town. Starship is further down. Sweetheart Cakes is really far, and Empty Man is up ahead. Okay, so we'll do Empty Man and meet with Catherine up here. I've got 2 quests that have me going that way. Sounds like all sorts of...
Would you like this unit to tidy up?
We ought to be quick about this.
Ooh, I am encumbered. Let's break some of these down. So this is worth 50. Break it. 50. Break it. I have to figure out what, like, price point I'm destroying stuff. Another Vortex Mace. So why do I have to be quick about this? Oh, well, I guess this was a place where people were ambushed. But I'm not seeing a lot of other clues. Didn't even realize I had a mission to find clues or anything like that. Trails of blood lead away. Okay, I don't know what that tells me. Oh, maybe this is to find Arthur. Oh, but there is marauders up ahead, so this sniper rifle. I guess I'll break down some of these armor. So most of them I'm not going to use. I've noticed that armor, you tend not to need the armor mods because your armor doesn't break down all that much.
Sam, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Good for you, Sam. Alright, these goons had vermin. Oh, hunting rifle ultra. Not seeing any evidence that they are the ones that blew up the bridge. Like, no explosives or anything like that. Plus, I'm not really on a mission to figure out who blew up this bridge, but I'm sure when I talk to Catherine, Catherine will task me. Because that was like a sublight ambush or whatever. Alright, so let's talk to Catherine. Let's not stray too far from what I intend to do. Okay, you're not enemies. You are... Hello.
Oh, hey there. Thanks again for getting me away from those marauders.
Oh yeah, it's you.
Last time I was in the city, Sandra was singing your praises about a bolt something or other. Suppose that warrants a discount. You want to buy something?
Sure. Nice. I'll even pay you to repair my stuff. Pretty steep prices.
Hello again. You want to buy...
I'm surprised you're so chipper about working out here.
Hey, life's too short to be worried about danger this and careful that. I'd rather just do my job and try and enjoy it.
Okay. You never did tell me how you got captured.
Oh, it's nothing out of the ordinary, really. I was on my way to Fallbrook and got jumped by insane, bloodthirsty cannibals. It happens.
Are you an independent merchant?
No, don't be absurd. I'm based out of Stellar Bay, but I cater to our more, trailblazing clientele.
See you later. And these are all her guards, presumably?
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Well, I'm like a sneeze away from leveling up to 20, so sure. I will.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
It's okay. Just point me towards Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
I'll be back.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
All right. Do you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Let me guess. We pocket the half you save?
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Sure, not like I have anything better to do.
Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here. Got the goods? 'Cause I'm...
Alright, not talking to him again. Yeah, really do want to punch him in the face. That'd be fun. Oh, this is a cool little subterranean town. Suppose I could go ahead and sell the junk I've got. And I really wish, oh man, I really wish there was a better sort here. Alright, so Catherine.
Seen Arthur today?
Oh, this is Scholar. So this is for Vicar Max's tracking down the Scholar. And he can't believe he's stuck in this town. Finally a spot with promise. Okay. Not sure what that all means, but alright. I also leveled up, which should be important. It's a big 20, so my companions leveled up as well. One thing I leveled up for is... what did I want? I wanted better engineering. Yeah. So I am Adept Engineer now, which means I have a chance for my items that are repaired to become pristine, which is cool. I also have access to the tier 3 perks here, so let me figure this out. Your next check after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. That'd be really, really nice. That's pretty cool. I don't usually have harmful combat effects happen on me. Penetrating shots looks pretty good too. When I use my inhaler, any down companions are revived with a small amount of health. Absolutely. That is a no-brainer right there. Given my difficulty level. Alright, Yoka. Let's see. You can increase the damage dealt by this companion for a short time after performing their companion ability. That's pretty cool. Or a chance to reset ability. Alright, I'm going to use Showtime. Showtime looks really cool. Sam, what about you? Also Showtime. Sure, we'll do that as well. On the next level, they're also going to have Second Wind. So I'm going to have 2 different ways to revive my companions, which is really, really helpful. Alright, I'm not going to do finding Chive without Vicar Max. So let's get back to... meet with Catherine. Man, there's a lot of things going on around here.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their eyebrows insured?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
That's all I need to know.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Cool. Dry goods and sundries.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Let's trade. Alright, I did need some water. Or something similar to water. This guy, I think, has something similar to water, more than water itself. What is this? Sublight datapad? I'll buy it. Mercer coal. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to go with sugary drinks, I think. Because they just don't have a lot of normal water, man. I just want water. You guys never have water. And that datapad told me about a science weapon in a lab. Cool. Definitely buying datapads when I have the choice.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
I'll just be leaving now. At least they tell you what they do.
Hey, if it ain't the cleaner, how'd the disposal go? Was it messy? I hope it was messy.
Alright, so full bar's upstairs. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, hey, Arthur.
Glad you made it out. Hope you got the bastards that hit us.
Alright, don't you look...
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
I'd like a drink. Alright, never mind.
So...
What's the strangest thing really... well, it's the strangest thing really, but No, I'm not going to tell her that. What do you serve drinks at this bar, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer, too, from time to time.
This is a sublight bar?
If you're asking if it's sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to sublight employees, then the answer is not only no, but doubly no. Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with sublight, I suggest you follow up with her.
Alright, cool. Full bar. Stuff to steal. Alright, let's talk to her.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
If by nugget of paradise you mean... No, I'm not going to insult her. Nice to meet you. I'm Rhadamant.
I'll be sure to remember that, fella. Want to tell me what you need? Well, I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
The Alta Vitae stuff that Lilia mentioned?
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Okay. I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I'll find a way. No problem. Nyoka's handled mantisaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer. Pavati will handle it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I feel like this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Yeah, just kill Clive.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means. just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele.
Good enough.
May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Well, she's a interesting lady, at the very least. Not all that friendly. You know, no, you don't need to be friendly. Alright, so let's see here. Enter the secret lab. Return to Sanjar. Where are the sweetheart cakes?
Great,
They're not in here either.
She'll pull you.
Alright, so let's do the secret lab.
So long as you don't mind being in her
And this guy has
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash.
Nope.
No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you could give me an ID.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I think the fact that Catherine Mellon sent me makes me special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
No, that'll be all.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Alright, I don't believe there's, oh no, that's not true.
I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of the door. And you say...
Huh. So many vending machines.
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Performance evaluation is sterling.
Well, we clean that up. Here's the drugs.
Muting volume now.
The guy I want to punch in the face. Oops. Might have just stole some stuff. It's funny that the items that are clearly owned because they're on dead bodies are free to take, and then the items that are sitting around here are somehow not free to take. You have me a little confused, but that's okay. Alright, so we retrieved the drugs. Let's go talk to Nelson that he owes us 5% of nothing. Move the decimal point, carry the 0. Oh, it's gonna be, he's gonna give me, I'm gonna guess 625 bits. That'd be my guess.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
You want the good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Retrieve drugs, but Raptidons kills your carriers in the cave.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half. Are you You think you can steal from me?
I searched the cave top to bottom, that's all there was.
Search Fallbrook. Either half the sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs. No matter what it takes.
This guy's obnoxious. Alright, fine. Let's go look for some sprats, I guess.
Miss Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here. Don't you run out that door. It's a cruel world outside. Close the damn door.
What
You'll let
the
my
hell?
sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
I'm looking for some missing sprats. You wouldn't have seen any around?
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Rescue sprats, as in rescued from the sublight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nelson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
No need for vivisection. Sprats possess rapid digestive systems.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Great. Well, this guy's been super friendly. I got to pick through some poop. This is totally not going to be worth it quest-wise, is it? Totally not. I had to pick through poop. And I really want to punch this guy in the face.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Quit saying wink. As a matter of fact, I do.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
That's great. Now pay me.
Right, right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Ha ha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
You mean do them? Alright, where's my bits? Come on. I want to see if I was right about the bits. Whoa, even less. Screw that guy. Maybe I'll get a second helping of bits, the quote-unquote extra. Or maybe not. Because screw that guy. Alright, so Clive's down there, and the outpost is there. I think the outpost is probably closest. Secret lab's pretty far away. The printer's all up on the other side. Sanjar I could do pretty easy. And I wasn't going to find Shive without the guy. So that means the outpost is closest. Only 300 meters that way. Heading off. Alright, so I sold my bolter pistol. Oh well. I hadn't modified it at all. But I ought to be careful about that in the future.
This will be fun.
Job classification. Flawlessly finished.
Who else wants to get clapped? You want to get clapped? Clap. Gotta say, the standard Marauders, not so scary anymore. The giant ones in the mech suits, I don't know, they pose a bit of a threat, but these little dudes, they're easy peasy to kill, no problem. Alright, so what's that? This place is some sort of facility.
Northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we get outside.
Nothing like a good sniper rifle, right? I don't really see that the guys here are gonna shoot me, because they seem like all mantisaurs. Wow, that is still not broken. Been popping shot after shot. I guess, hello new pistol. Wonderful. Already inside. What was that MK2 weapon I found? Oh, the impact hammer. Alright, Nyoka, I'll give this to you. From Delilah and from Lamont. Alright. Outpost has been investigated. Here's a ledger. Delilah and Lamont. Ash is nowhere to be found. Gonna have to poke around a little bit more for them, aren't I? Getting chock full of consumables. Alright, so there's Mercs.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one. Others the slope. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Some big canids. They're easy to kill. I feel like I should be looking for Nernroot. Alright, how do we get up to the cliffside up there? Don't really see an easy route. Oh, over here. You know, you lookouts are really terrible at your job. Hello.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
You would not think I am on the difficulty level that I'm on. I've been just slicing through these guys. Easy peasy. Whoa, super locked. Yeah, we're getting to a point where I'm really not able to pick everything I happen upon. But I wasn't planning on designing my character to be like a thief necessarily. Alright, let's repair this. Oh, I have a lot of weapon components. Alright, I'll save to sell. Go for bits instead of weapon mods, or weapon parts. Alright, skeletal remains. Telltale signs of a Mantisaur attack. small lockbox. Given to Ash. Okay, so I am encumbered. I'm going to break down some of my armor just because it doesn't sell for much. That allows me to move again. All right, so I got the little memento. That is back in Amber Heights. But I'm actually coming up over my time. So I think what I'll do is head back to the Unreliable and save. And then next episode, I can talk to Sanjar and Ash and...
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty typical. And get that stuff done. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we'll just keep plowing through Monarch's ever-expansive quest inventory. If you have any suggestions for me, I'm all ears. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for watching, and adios.